who brings greetings on behalf of the entire faculty.
Thank you, Dean Freeman. Welcome parents, staff, faculty, deans, and most importantly, welcome to you, the class of 2013. Every year, I come to commencement ceremonies, and I love this day. I love seeing the joy of you, the parents, as you watch your child move across the stage. I hear your sighs of relief that your child has reached another milestone, a really big one. I will soon share that feeling as my daughter starts college this fall. Boston University, of course, it was the only school she would consider. Students, I see a sigh of relief in your faces, knowing you've made it through college, feeling grateful, satisfied, and thankful to your friends and family, the ones that are here today and the ones that are not. And every year I listen to the commencement speech from a faculty member, and I breathe my own secret sigh of relief that I am not the one asked to be the faculty speaker. When Dean P. told me I had been chosen, I was knocked over by how much of an honor this is. If you think about it, this is the last official interaction. And I stress official because, of course, we plan to see and hear from you in the future. But this is the last interaction while you are still our students. I wasn't sure I could come up with that one last piece of advice as you leave BU. But wait, I thought, I'm a Jewish mother. I live to give advice. Seriously though, one of my favorite times of the day is when students come to my office and ask for advice. So I realized giving this commencement speech was like having all 620 of you in my office at one time. Many of you know I teach 323 marketing, affectionately known as CORE. When I hold office hours, I spend a lot of time answering questions about CORE. But once the logistics are dealt with, we move to the life questions. These are my favorites. These are the times when we talk about your decisions, your ambitions, your conflicts, and your dreams. This is when I really get to know you and what's going on in your lives. So in the few minutes that I've been given today, I'd like to share a few observations I have about you and some advice that might prove helpful as you move forward from Boston University. My first observation is that you are kind. When a team member has frustrated you to the point of tears, you don't lash out and throw them under the bus, at least most of the time. You try to get them back on track, to give them another chance. I love your kindness and I appreciate the families that have nurtured this kindness in you. Many think that success in business comes only to the toughest and most driven managers. But my experience is that the most successful managers balance their toughness with kindness to help those around them grow and become better employees and better people. My advice to you is to nurture your kindness and to act upon it generously. Something else you probably already know about yourselves is that you are driven and passionate, and that drive and passion expresses itself in countless ways. For some of you, I see your passion when you show me the linked spreadsheets to tell the whole story of a business plan. Sometimes it shows when you talk or show a creative ad you have designed, and often it shines when you talk about working with others, whether it's your dance troupe, student organization, or sports team. Now, we all know that your first job is not likely to be your dream job, but that's okay. Careers are journeys, not events. So even if your first job isn't everything you might hope for, find ways to nurture your passion and hold on to your drive. If what you love to do is directly related to your work, so much the better. But the point here is with a challenging and time-consuming job, you must strive to keep your passions alive so that both you and your work will benefit. One last thing you should know about yourselves is no matter how calm and collected your peers seem to be, most of you are somewhat nervous about the future. Of course you're nervous about the future. Big secret, everyone in this room, parents, faculty, are nervous about the future. The future, by definition, is unknown, and that can be frightening. For the last 40 years, your life has moved to a comforting rhythm, defined by classes, exams, and semesters. Today, you're stepping out of that comfort zone into a less defined and structured life. My advice here is simple. Relax and embrace this next stage of the journey without worrying too much about where it will lead. And before you know it, you will have settled into a new rhythm and a new life. So kind, passionate, and just a little nervous class of 2013, I speak for the entire faculty when I say we will miss your faces in the halls of SMG. But remember, we are here in our offices and hope you come by for a visit. And we know when you do, you'll have some new advice for us, because all of us, faculty, parents, and graduates, are on the same journey, and none of us has it all figured out yet. So once again, congratulations and good luck to each and every one of you, the Boston University School of Management graduating class of 2013.